strange.
Whoa. What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody. Except each other.
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard! Max, we have to find that spot now!
Rachel, what? I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger.
Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done. Oh god, Max, look. She's still there.
Oh, no. Chloe. Look how.
What the fuck?
¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? Seguimos en Life is Strange. Pues sí se quedó toda esta historia. Profesor Jefferson era el que estaba detrás de todo esto. Y se supone que ahorita nos tiene secuestrados en el cuarto oscuro ese que encontramos casi al final. Supongo que ahorita todo va a ser cinemática, no creo que juguemos mucho. Nos introducen en el episodio. Y supongo que Jefferson explicará por qué hace todo eso. Porque es un maldito psicópata. Ay. Pone como, bueno, que eso es Max. Creo. Porque mi captura de pantalla para utilizarla de miniatura en el video. Pobre Max. Aparte ya mataron a Chloe. Ahora sí para siempre. No sé si podamos regresar el tiempo. También como ver. Ya. Ahí. Esta historia sigue la cinemática.
Chloe? What?
Qué miedo.
The dark room.
No me puedo mover. No puedo hacer nada.
Is anybody out there? Please help!
No puedo regresar el tiempo tampoco. Ya puedo empezar a ver cosas.
Oh shit. That's me. He took that shot last night.
Ay, ¿cómo puedo ver si no? Ni yo la veo.
God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must... If I could move it towards me.
Espera, ¿cómo lo va a esperar?
I'm free. Almost.
Miedo. Me dije que máximo era. Querindilla. A ver si podemos ver la foto más de cerca.
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson. God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
Está izquierdo para concentrarse en la foto. ¿De ratón? No,
I
ya.
promised I would never go back in time like this again.
No sé cuál es la derecha y la
This is the
izquierda.
only way.
Ah, esto me costaba mucho trabajo. O voy a hacer una pausa y en lo que resuelvo esto. Ya está. No me costó tanto trabajo como pensaba.
This angle highlights your purity. See, the slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that
Maldito.
perfect face.
Hold that stare there! Stay still!
Pero no sé, no entiendo la droga que les hace.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot!
But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes.
Supongo que ese se fue de donde estaba trabajando por lo mismo,
But
¿no?
I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who is always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle.
Don't move!
Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Oh, good.
Tampoco entiendo si Nathan está en realidad con Nathan.
Nice.
It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max.
But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Ahí no se acuerda que la mató.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups.
O sea, no lo hace para tomar fotos.
Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way.
Maybe a new dose will calm you down. Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid
Por eso se fue.
You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my number one rule. Always take the shot.
Con salía a comprar más drogas.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Correcto. Punto, por eso se fue.
Okay. I broke those vials when I kicked the trolley.
So,
Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them.
¿y qué va a hacer? No se puede mover.
No. That picture isn't going to help. And I can't go through all that again. I'd really like to smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's
Y
face.
nada, la rompí.
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo.
Así que voy a estar regresando las fotos. A donde sea tan difícil.
This might work. Please work.
No puedo enfocar. No se enfoca. Ahí está más o menos. Ahí está. Ahora sí. No me gusta esto de las fotos. Pero me tarda mucho en hacerlo.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are
Qué
you
mal
doing
se vio
this?
matar porque más.
Max, I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes,
Y apenas se
you're a
da cuenta.
psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Pues sí, los artistas no matan.
Artists don't drive teenagers to suicide for any bullshit views. You trained Nathan to drug Kate, to take photos of her. That's why she's dead.
Which makes me sad, Max. I will miss her. Kate had such a strong spirit, it was very satisfying to break it down.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
Sí, está tan malo Nathan, ¿no?
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Entonces sí, Nathan sí
Why
es malo.
Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did she let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody loved having their picture taken more. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
Maldito.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never
Sabía que lo
find his
había
body.
matado.
Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Is purity personified.
Yo creo.
Max, I wish you could see yourself
Pero es
now.
otra.
I'm getting dizzy.
Let's see how these shots...
I can't wait. Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures, especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Pues vamos a ver.
Could you show me the photos?
That's the first time one of my models down here has asked me that. Of course you would. But I love that the last thing you'll ever see is yourself through my camera eye. Too perfect.
Tenemos que regresar. Voy a seguir. Voy a ver todas las opciones. Y al último ya le digo lo del diario. Estoy viendo hacia arriba.
You better ask him something else.
No hay un botón para regresarlo más rápido. Aquí está.
Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures, especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
No lo voy a decir nada. Vamos a decir el diario ya.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary.
¿Podrá regresar en el tiempo?
Look at yourself.
Con las fotos de ahí.
What a waste of talent.
Ya
Look at
está.
that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Ya le di una salida. Y va a regresar desde hasta el principio del juego, creo. ¿Están? Ahí está. ¿No? Las factillas, es que nada más. Ahora sí.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh, shh, shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids
Ya
call
antes no
a
es una pérdida.
a dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
Portrait has been popular
Oh,
since the
qué
early
bueno.
1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first selfie?
De Guerriano, a ver si. A ver, vamos a decirle aquí.
I'm not into capturing your interest. That's kind of sick, isn't it?
I guess somebody hasn't had their coffee. Do you want to try again?
Okay, the Daguerrean process. Blah, blah, blah.
Let's move on. Anyway, so the Daguerrean process made portraiture quite popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you finish reading the assigned chapters. Hey guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
Winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art
First,
world.
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
Melissa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Sí, yo voy a tener que ver todo esto.
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet. Found you.
Mariana, David Madsen. ¿No es escuela? ¿Mucho?
This diary literally saved my life.
¿Tenemos que hablar con David?
Did you know someday your pictures would actually alter time? I hope I still love photography when this is done. Don't confuse the art with the artist. Bastard.
¿No puedo apuntar al teléfono?
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
¿Tendrá algo que ver también?
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Si no muere.
It doesn't matter what happens to me.
Oh, Kate está viva de
I
nuevo.
have to save Chloe. Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
I can see you're kissing ass
Ay,
again. Nothing new.
What did you just say?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
Not until Victoria knows that hiding behind a screen and posting videos of people is totally fucked up. You know how easy it is to hurt somebody? To destroy their life? Are you proud of yourself? If you have any feelings left, you should think about your actions.
Listen, I didn't...
Of course you did. You're so insecure, you can't even be happy with your own talent. You have to try and bring everybody down to your mean and ugly level.
Okay, I do not have to listen to this bullshit. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
Well, it looks like you already did, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
I sure hope so.
I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy that, but why?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Ahorita, ¿qué va a pasar? Sigue igual. Todo sigue igual. Y ganó su foto. Pero Nathan sigue libre, ¿o no? ¿Fue de Arcadia?
Wow.
Bueno, pues lo voy a dejar aquí y en el siguiente continuamos. Que no sé a dónde va.
Okay.
Nos vemos.
You're
Hasta
okay,
luego.
but